We live in the era of the digital persona, a world where if a tree falls in a forest and nobody is there to Instagram it, did it even happen? For most of us, social media has become a secondary skin. We document our meals, our workouts, our milestones, and our moods. We've been conditioned to believe that to be seen is to be validated. But have you noticed a quiet shift? Among your friends, there's likely one person, or perhaps a few, whose profile is a complete ghost town. No selfies, no life updates, no photo dumps. In a society that treats visibility as a currency, these people are choosy about their poverty. Today, we're looking at the psychology of the non-poster. Why do some people opt out of the digital performance? Is it a sign of high self-esteem, or is it a calculated boundary? Let's decode the behavior of the invisible. The first psychological pillar we have to look at is the locus of evaluation. This is a concept from humanistic psychology, popularized by Carl Rogers. Most social media platforms are built to foster an external locus of evaluation. This means your sense of okayness or success is determined by outside feedback. If you post a photo and it gets 100 likes, you feel good. If it gets 5, you feel invisible. However, people who don't post often operate from an internal locus. They don't need the digital mirror to tell them they are attractive, successful, or having a good time. To them, the experience itself is the reward. Think about the last time you saw something beautiful. Was your first instinct to experience it or to capture it for someone else to see? The non-poster has decided that the internal view is the only one that matters. In the 1950s, sociologist Irving Goffman introduced the dramaturgical perspective. He argued that life is a theater, and we are all actors performing front stage for an audience. Posting on social media is high-intensity impression management. It's exhausting. You have to curate the lighting, the caption, and the vibe. For the non-poster, the front stage is closed. By staying invisible, they avoid what psychologists call cognitive load. They aren't constantly thinking about how a moment will look to an audience of 500 acquaintances. This allows them to stay in a state of flow, complete immersion in the present moment. They aren't managing a brand, they are simply living a life. There's also a darker side to the psychology of visibility: social comparison theory. When we post, we enter a competition we didn't sign up for. We compare our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. Non-posters essentially opt out of the game. They recognize that privacy is the new luxury. In an age where data is harvested and every moment is tracked, keeping your face and your life off the grid is a form of sovereignty. They aren't anti-social. They are often selectively social. They prefer the intimacy of a one-on-one conversation over the performance of a broadcast. So what can we learn from the people who don't post? It's not that posting is bad or that silence is superior. It's about intentionality. If you are a frequent poster, ask yourself, am I sharing this to connect, or am I sharing this to be convinced that I'm enough? And if you're one of the invisibles, know that your silence is a powerful form of presence. You are reminding us all that a life well lived doesn't need a like button to be real. I want to hear from both sides. If you're a non-poster, what is your primary reason for staying off the grid? Is it privacy, peace, or something else? And if you're a creator, how do you balance the need to be seen with the need to be present? Let's start a conversation in the comments, a real one, not just a performance. If you found this reflection helpful, hit the subscribe button for more deep dives into human behavior. Thanks for watching.